the everyday. So let's talk about what's going on inside the headphone. We've built next generation AI-powered active noise cancellation. So that means wherever you are, whether a cafe, walking through the city, you can really hear what's going on with your music. And when you need to stay aware when you're crossing the street, you can turn on transparency mode, which helps you keep connected to your surroundings with the simple press of a button. As I mentioned earlier, KEF has over 60 years of experience. So we've worked with them and their engineers to enhance the Headphone One sound experience. Using advanced acoustic experiences, Headphone One allows us to engineer really incredible sound. This means that you get rich, natural lows and crisp, detailed highs. So every track that you listen to, no matter the genre, sounds impeccable. And let's dive into more features. So, Headphone One has a 4-mic adaptive EMC system using clear voice technology, and this means anyone can be heard. It's been trained on 28 million real-world voices across the whole world with any accent and any language. And the combination of these technologies creates a more natural and engaging communication experience. It tracks your voice to filter out all the ambient noises surrounding you, and also delivers clarity in your speaking every day. Further from that, we've introduced dynamic spatial audio and with built-in head tracking. So that means it transforms any stereo source into a 360-degree experience. And that means that when you move around, you get that theatre-style experience when you're listening to music or film. And those that want lossless sound, we made sure Headphone One delivers. High-res audio, LDAC, USB-C, and we've even provided a 3.5mm jack for that wired listening. That means you have full control in your audio wherever you are and whatever platform you use. Now, let's talk about those controls in depth. Too many over-ears feel impersonal, and we wanted to get rid of that. So we did the opposite. Headphone One gives you physical, tactile controls, and intuitive, ergonomic, and satisfying to use. It gives you full control and allows you to really engage with the moment and your audio. So we have 3 simple buttons. Let's start with the roller. The roller controls your volume in a very fluid motion. It's a gentle scroll up and down. It allows you to control your sound to your perfect level. And if you press it in, play and pause. And if you hold it down, it matches between ANC and transparency mode. And then there's the paddle. This one's my favorite. So it's inspired by the old cassettes. So if you hold the paddle, you can hear in real time your fast forwarding and your back forwarding. So you're scrubbing through audio. It kind of reminds me of the old Walkman days. And also, if you're listening to a podcast, you might be able to skip the ads. And you know when you've got there. And then finally, the button. This is something that we've not messed around with the name of it. And it means it's the most customizable of the 3. On Nothing OS, it becomes the channel hop. This means a smarter way to cycle through all of your audio sources. So what you can do is, say that you've got your favorite playlists, you can just tap the button and go between listening to Lady Gaga to anyone else. And this can go through multiple platforms. It can be used on things like Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube Music. So everything is right there without touching your phone. And then, when we get into the Nothing X app, it really offers you beautiful customization. So you can set the button to launch ChatGPT, and it can also activate Nothing News, or open up Essential Space that I mentioned earlier. On Android and iOS, it defaults to your AI assistant, and you can reassign it to toggle spatial audio modes or cycle through EQ settings. So, I mentioned EQ. With the Nothing X app, we allow you to get access to a set of custom sound presets. They're carefully tuned by us and our partners at KEF. So, if you want to go to one step further, on the Headphone One, similar to the ear, you have an 8-band advanced EQ setting. So that means that you have the most bespoke audio experience that works for you. Now, onto the battery. I think I'm very notorious of forgetting to